right as everyone watching and not following the music. You can follow the music when we work, but not the first time around. Okay? I need you to translate here. She's not quite sane. Why? Because we know that when Purcell makes many changes in the speeds and the tempi from fast to slow, that's how in the Baroque era they used to show madness. Yes? So she's not quite mentally going to go into a madhouse or an asylum or anything, but she's not quite there. She starts, I sang this for my A-level. Can you believe that 100 years ago? I literally sang this for my A-level recital. She starts, and it's very beautiful, sweeter than roses and all. She's remembering, isn't she? It's such English music, Purcell. Now, I don't know whether you've been to England.
Not yet.
Okay, you must go in the future. Because England is full of rolling green fields. Just green, rolling, not in the city it's not, but very calm, very peaceful. And this girl is a shepherdess, so she looks after sheep, yeah? And she has all this picture in front of her of beautiful rolling green. And her lover is somewhere in the distance over there. Right, now you can see him in your mind's eye.
It's quite difficult. It's the first time I faced a mirror.
Oh,
you know,
yes,
and
horrible. I hate it.
Where's my lover?
Well, you may have to do it. Sometime you may have to be in front of a mirror doing it. So you have to learn to be beyond you. You know, beyond you. So if I were looking, I would never look at myself. I would look at anything that wasn't me. Yes? So you must find the lover. But first, I want you to think about this girl in the countryside. Simple girl. Sit on the floor. That's it. Yes? So relax on the floor. She is in her very normal, quiet, calm state. So when you're singing all these tricky rhythms for the opening section, you can't let it sound tricky. It has to sound very relaxed.
You mean the first part?
Yes, yes. So she is saying, sweeter than roses was the first kiss from my young man who is over there, right? You need to create for us a picture of this scene. So point to, I put you down because then you can't see in the
Myself.
Yeah, no, but you can't see where you are. You need to see where your lover is. So point to me where your lover is. Right in front. If you put him right in front, it gives you not much space to look for somebody else or something else over there. I would put him slightly off the center, sort of here. And that gives you the opportunity for your face to start to do a look. And then it's more like an acting, it's more like a character. So let's give you, Agna, you're young, you can come and sit on the floor. You have young legs. Sit down, but don't face her, face the other way. Because you're not actually a boy. So, bit more this way. Okay, so he is here. So you are sending all your love to this body here. Okay, so let's start again. Can you put your legs on one side? That's it, that's much more correct. Okay, thank you.
Quite difficult to breathe.
I know, but you, listen, I played the Countess in Marriage of Figaro, and they made me sing Poor Jamal lying on my back on the bed. You know?
Miss Lau did ask me to like that.
Yeah.
That was
Exactly. Go. Now start that again and do not break. Sweet, yeah, one long line. That's good. Right? So what are you saying now? Oh, cool what? What's the next word? Cool evening breeze. Cool evening breeze.
Yes.
Which I do not get in Hong Kong.
And on the summer night, summer evening.
Well, as yet, I haven't experienced it, okay? But I know what that cool evening breeze feels like. But that's not the cool evening breeze. This is the cool evening breeze that's rustling through the trees. So what we're doing is giving you different levels. So you sing sweeter, sweeter to him, that lovely long legato. And then you sing, oh cool. And you almost
I could look
touch,
up a bit.
yeah, and you can touch the breeze. A real English summer evening. It's very, very cool and soft. Okay? so homesick now.
What? Stop, stop.
You nearly killed a shepherdess.
One of my sheep come back.
Yes, she is. A lost sheep. Okay. Yeah, keep singing. But let your arm go towards him now. Join, not E. It's got to be joined, so you have to use a lot of support to do that. Go back to the piano section before you sing the second suite. Just before that one. Yes. So can you play one bar? So back. Down on the floor. The note, just the notes for E. That's the one. Now I want you to put a little pressure out for the top note. Good. That joined, didn't it? That joined. Now do it and let the jaw come down a bit more for the top so the sound opens out. No, it must join. Can you do this? That's it, but I think you could do with more air.
Oh.
Yeah. And when you're going up to the F, you have to drop the jaw.
Yes.
So we're making the shape right for the high note. Breathe. Open. Yeah. More.
Excuse me.
Now, do you think that you dropped your jaw then for that second high note? Do you think you did? I think you did.
I
Yes.
think I did,
Did
but not
she?
enough.
No.
Oh, no.
It hardly moved, did it? It hardly moved.
Okay.
Because what we feel
Mm.
and what is actually happening are two very different things.
Mm.
Okay, so now look in the mirror and just look at your mouth and watch that. Did it move?
Oh, I need to move.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought I already.
No, you need to go so that the top can do that. And join. That's better, but go up to the mirror. Go right up to the mirror where you can really see. Go on. Breathe.
Oh.
That's better. And side for the top note. Sorry. That's better. Go back. I think you could still do more.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah? And I think if you sing it in front of a mirror, you will. Now, so go down, because the rest of this section, this recitative section at the beginning, is pretty much the same. You've moved. Turn around. Yeah, she's more moved. Is very much. I am looking at him and talking to him, and I'm looking at the sky and the stars and the breeze. It's very pastoral, which is the English word for countryside.
Oh.
It's a very countryside, yes? But what happens when this stops, this section? What's the next thing? Yeah, go on, play it.
Here.
Right, so how different is that?
Very different.
Very different.
Yeah, because it's
So can you go from this legato, this beautiful countryside feel and your lover, and then stand up?
oh, okay.
Go on. You have very little time to do it. Stand up and make it and walk. Da, 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 da. And use your... Yes, exactly. You can't do this in an exam. You can't sit on the floor and you can't do that, but you can do it in there. And if you do it in there, then the arm will do a little here or a little there. Your lover will be there, and then when you stand to do the fast section, it will change. So you have to do it physically before it will happen mentally.
So do I sit down now and then
Yes.
get up?
Sit down, and in the few bars, how many bars? 1, 2, 3.5 bars before you have to get up and then move over there. Yes? And sing to them with a firm feel. Okay, go. Oh, from that bit, yes. Okay. Yeah. You're making the song smaller.
Oh, okay.
Right? That's the size of your song. I think we might have run out of time, but go on, sit down and just do it again. Okay. Quick! Quick! Arms. Out! Now don't let it get little.